say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Look at Cleveland's starting group. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland. And Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Hunter in at the three, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Antetokounmpo is out there with Turner. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Brogdon in at the shooting guard. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell you also what you need to work on.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Now, here's Lillard, coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Turner with a screen on Mobley. Here's Giannis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
And he makes the first. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak, but I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, you know, the Greek Freak is extremely versatile. He's a 5-position player and does all of it at an elite level.
Now Brogdon. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Turner with a screen on Mobley. From deep, Giannis. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What you got for us, D.A.?
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Now he's worried it's going to be one of those nights when Donovan Mitchell just goes off. He told me it's like guarding a ticking time bomb. You never know when he's going to blow up, but you're anticipating it. So coach is expecting the best out of his team, preparing for the worst. Guys?
Thanks, David. Here's Brogdon. After the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Takes it inside. That one goes in.
And Antetokounmpo is an excellent penetrator. Moves as a man much smaller would. I mean, this guy's 7 feet tall with that kind of agility. Just finds ways to knife inside the lane and finish through contact. Really impressive.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the basket by Giannis.
And some people harp on his lack of height, but his size doesn't hurt him at all when it comes to rebound.
Mobley with the block.
And this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender.
And the rejection by Giannis.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Kuzma. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Mitchell passes to Allen. And the rejection by Giannis. Allen, that's good. Milwaukee with the ball. They trail by 1. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
They get the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Hunter for 3. He can't get that one.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Inside, here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Allen outside. Pass to Hunter. There's the 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
You gotta be cognizant of where Kuzma is at all times. A really dependable shooter from the perimeter.
Now, here's Garland. 11-point game his last outing. Now, here's Hunter, guarded by Kuzma. Puts it up from 15, and that one's good. Hunter's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Garland against Lillard. Turner with a screen on Garland. And it's Lillard missing.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Mitchell. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there it is for him. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points so far.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Charity stripe shot. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kuzma outside. 3-pointer. It's good from long range. Kuzma's got his 2nd basket of the game.
A reliable stretch forward. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his 3-point shooting.
Mobley finds Mitchell. Hunter, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. He's got 7.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Kuzma outside. Lillard surveying the D. Giannis left side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Mobley. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
That free throw, no good.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Bowen, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. He hits the second from the line. Here's Garland. Still yet to score. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
It's time for the dance stand. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your move.
Here's a look at some stats for Hunter. How he did last season. Averaged about 12 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Allen with the ball. Mitchell outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10" wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
And he knocks down the first one. And Mitchell drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Lillard the pass to Brogdon. Outside Turner from deep. Rebounded by Bowen.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Mitchell. Hunter on the wing. Here's the screen. The three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Brogdon. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Jazz. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Lillard dishes to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Look, running offense through Dame, that's usually a good idea.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. 5 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
Garland against Lillard. Poked away. Mitchell kicks to Hunter. Kuzma pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Lillard. Scoreless thus far. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Plays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 9-point Bucks lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Attention fans, here come your Box Breaker crew.
So both teams making some changes here. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. Second, the Cavaliers.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. A nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other.
Pirtle finds Wade. Back to Pirtle. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Mitchell.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
The first free throw is good. Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Bucks. And Mitchell drops them both. Here is Lillard. No scoring in this one. Pass to Jackson. Lillard, a screen on Mitchell. Here is Williams.
First and second chance points. Second in scoring. And also top 5 in terms of fewest turnovers. This was a team that made you earn everything you got.
Greg, as you said, they were top of the league in second chance points. They had a strong presence inside at both ends of the floor. And the first one at the line is good.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
And Williams drops them both. Now here's Westbrook. On the wing, Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland. Bucks leading by 9. Over in the corner, Portis fires the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Coming off that loss against the Nets,
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. For 3, Mitchell. Rebounded by Jackson.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Not loose. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And it goes out of bounds. A last touch by Purdy.
Looking at some numbers for Donovan Mitchell. Coming off a terrific season. Last season put up about 17 points per, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They have a 9-point lead. Portis a screen on Westbrook. Lillard the pass to Portis. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Cleveland's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Down low. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Now Westbrook after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Screen by Pirtle. And it's Russell Westbrook with the 3.
Boy, and that's a big deal for Westbrook because when he starts to knock down shots from distance, it really opens up his full bag of attack mode offense.
Lillard the pass to Portis. Williams kicks to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Lillard outside. Wade against Portis. Good D by Wade. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Knocked away. Here's Vega, guarded by Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
First free throw is good. And Cleveland making a change here. Tyson's checked in. So he gets them both. There's 1:38 left to play here in the first. Lillard outside. Westbrook with the block.
Hey, the athleticism of Westbrook not only on display offensively, he can throw shots out of there too.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
For Cleveland, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the Bucks making a change here. Green's checked in. And the second free throw, good. 1:20 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Portis. Over Wade. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Vega, guarded by Jackson. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Jovic. He has yet to score. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Williams, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And that one falls for Williams. Jones checked in for Bobby Portis. And both free throws good for Williams.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are concerned, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
Now here's Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Pirtle. Tries again. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Hey, if you're going to foul Pirtle, I mean, get your money's worth. You have to make sure you're really whacking. He's extremely good at finishing through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Jakob Pirtle, shooting 1.
Free throw, no good for Pirtle.
Boy, Pirtle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
Outside Jackson. Here's Jovic, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bucks lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Hunter. Garland is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Mobley. And it's Tyson in at the 3. Now here's Brogdon. Still scoreless. Here's Jones. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker. Easily spots the wide open man there.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Tyson, guarded by Kuzma. Outside Garland. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Gritty bucket. Garland knows he's going to take contact, but does not back down.
Brogdon kicks to Kuzma. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And it's in there. Kuzma's got his 3rd basket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Westbrook passes to Hunter. Mobley up top. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Sometimes basketball is a simple game. Get that ball to Evan Mobley inside, and good things will happen.
Now Brogdon. Pass to Kuzma. There's the triple. Hunter grabs the miss.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Garland with it. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. A 3-ball. Rebound, Milwaukee. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Kuzma with it. 8 points for him. Brogdon kicks to Kuzma. To the paint. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Outside to Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Can't allow Brogdon to get this much separation, especially in screen and rolls. He's dangerous.
And here's Westbrook. He's got 6. Hunter with a screen on Brogdon. Pass to Hunter. A fader. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Teams changing it up here. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Damian Lillard is second.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Williams dishes to Antetokounmpo. Hunter grabs the miss. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Garland the pass to Allen. Cleveland moving it around. Hunter with a screen on Brogdon. For 3, Mitchell. Kuzma pulls it in. Milwaukee in the lead. Brogdon right side. Launches it. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Garland. Back to Mobley. Takes the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lillard outside. And it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, elite shot blocking is what Jared Allen gives you night in and night out, both inside and even on the perimeter, too. He's an excellent defender.
Now, here's Hunter. He's got 9. Outside Garland. Scores for only the 2nd time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
And Lillard kicks to Giannis. Here's Kuzma. Knocks down the 3-ball. Kuzma's got 5 points in the quarter. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Pass to Mobley. And here is Hunter. Mobley sets the pick for Hunter. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Bucks.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Cavaliers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the 2nd quarter. They're 5 for 9. Garland dishes to Allen. That shot, no good. Nice D from Williams. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the 2nd quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Allen. Antetokounmpo, no good. Cavaliers trailing. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And another miss by Cleveland.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The shot's good.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Garland, the pass to Hunter. Shoots over Kuzma. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer, but Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Here's Kuzma. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Bounce pass from Kuzma. Here's Giannis. Mobley with the block. And it's good, 2 points. Here's Garland. He's got 6. Mitchell outside. Pass to Allen. Now Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. Allen a screen on Kuzma. Hunter for 3. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Brogdon. Kuzma's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks. Here's Garland. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities who are interested in having an NBA.
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis comes in for Williams, and it's Jackson in for Malcolm Brogdon. Pirtle kicks to Wade. Back to Pirtle. To the inside. Here's Mitchell. And the rejection by Jackson.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Mitchell against Jackson. Fires the three. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket for Mitchell.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
The Bucks have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Portis against Pirtle. Portis, the pass to Lillard. The tray. And another three for Milwaukee.
Coming right back at him. You got to love the competitive fire from Damian Lillard.
Here's Vega. Pass to Pirtle. Mitchell with it. Back to Pirtle. Shoots over Portis. Rebounded by the Bucks. Now Jackson. Still yet to score. It's Portis atop the key. To the middle. Now here's Lillard. Tight defense on him. Kuzma outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Vega. Mitchell looking it over. With the floater. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for their matchup with Detroit, this is a game that they are expected to win. But sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
And the first one drops.
In the first quarter, I thought he did a great job getting to the line, but he's been a little less physical as the game's gone on.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Jovic in for Kyle Kuzma. And Mitchell drops them both. Milwaukee leading by 7. Lillard with it. Pass to Turner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Man, excellent patience from Turner close to the basket there. I mean, forced the defense to get a little handsy with him in the paint.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
That free throw good from Turner.
Yeah, you know, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it and does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
Green, he's checked in for the Bucks. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Cleveland. And so he makes both from the line.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
Here's Vega. Birtle, the pass to Westbrook. Birtle sets the pick for Westbrook. Connects from three-point range. Westbrook's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Cavs. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. 1:53 left in the first half.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Russell Westbrook. Some last season stats for him was in at about 9 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And playing with the reserves, he might not get the minutes he'd like, but you sense that hunger to improve.
Well, you know, he stated that he wants to improve, but until that actually happens, he'll continue to come off the bench.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Here's Vega. A minute 42 left in the first half of basketball. Down low. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. Fifth best, the Bucks.
I don't think you can ever underestimate the effect that a few blocked shots can have on your opponent. I mean, it can get into your head as an offensive player. You're going in there thinking you've got a clear path, and then you see the ball going behind you in reverse. I mean, that could be major intimidation and affect your game.
Off the inbound, no good. Bucks leading by 7. Here's Jovic. They get it back. Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Boy, dominant play by Turner there. Used his force and physicality to get that rebound and the bucket.
Pirtle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. You're much better off making him go to the line.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. 1:10 left in the first half. And here is Green. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Jovic for the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Vega. Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Jackson against Westbrook. Launches it. Bowen's shot is off. Bucks leading by 8. Jackson passes to Green. Back to Jackson. Inside. He's looking for Portis and finds him. Over Wade. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Portis has got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
When you watch Portis, he's not just a good jump shooter for a 6'10 guy. Bobby's just a straight-up good shooter, period.
Here's Vega. Pass to Westbrook. Over Green. The shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 8 here in the quarter. And so it's Kyle Kuzma making things happen for the Bucks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, but I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And taking a look at the Cavaliers, I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to see improvement from game to game.
I wish fans saw it that way. Most of the time it's about instant gratification. Shifting gears now, what a game we've seen from Giannis in that first half.
He came in on a mission. He's destroying people, even when they run 2 at him.
They could have run 5 at him, Shaq, and he'd still be knocking it down.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Here's Garland. They've got Turner. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Brogdon in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Mobley misses.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Hunter. Mitchell in the corner. Hunter sets a screen for Mitchell. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. and his range is in the gym like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
First one falls for him.
You know, the quickness, the instincts, the aggression, Lillard capable of really taking over almost any time he wants to.
No free throws good from Lillard.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Here's the three. The Cavaliers with another miss.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And the basket by Lillard.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And here is Mitchell, after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
The Cavaliers have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
So good at getting his team involved. Garland has become a difference maker.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
Hey, if you throw it up there, Miles Turner is going to find it and finish it.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Garland looking it over. Allen against Turner. There's Garland, and it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
And here's a look at some stats for Damian Lillard. Great showing for him last season. 2nd in free throw percentage, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, 2nd in the league, I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic.